Pull your socks up is a common English idiom that means to improve one's behavior, performance, or attitude, especially after it has been considered unsatisfactory. It is often used as a piece of advice or a mild warning, encouraging someone to make a greater effort and take responsibility for their actions. The phrase can apply to many areas of life, including school, work, and personal habits, and it usually carries a tone that is firm but not overly harsh. The origin of this expression comes from a literal action. In the past, especially in schools and sports, socks were worn high on the legs, and if they slipped down, it gave an untidy or careless appearance. Being told to pull your socks up meant you needed to adjust your clothing to look more presentable. Over time, this simple physical act became associated with improving one's overall conduct, leading to the figurative meaning we use today. In modern usage, the idiom is often directed at someone who is not meeting expectations. For example, a teacher might tell a student to pull their socks up if their grades are slipping, or a manager might use the phrase when an employee's performance declines. In these situations, the expression is meant to motivate, rather than criticize harshly. It suggests that improvement is both necessary and possible if the person puts in more effort. The tone of the phrase can vary depending on how it is delivered. When said in a supportive way, it can encourage someone to refocus and do better. However, if spoken sharply or repeatedly, it may come across as nagging or impatient. Because of this, it is important to consider the relationship between the speaker and the listener. The idiom is most effective when there is mutual respect and a shared understanding of expectations. Pull your socks up is also commonly used in sports and team environments. Coaches often use it to urge players to increase their effort or concentration during a game or practice. In this context, the phrase emphasizes discipline, teamwork, and personal accountability. It serves as a quick and memorable reminder that success depends on consistent effort and attention to detail. Another interesting aspect of this idiom is how it reflects broader cultural values. It highlights the importance placed on self-improvement, responsibility, and maintaining standards. The expression suggests that individuals have control over their actions and can choose to improve when needed. This makes it a positive and constructive phrase when used appropriately, as it focuses on growth rather than failure. In conclusion, pull your socks up is a practical and widely used idiom that encourages improvement in behavior or performance. Its origins in a simple physical action give it a clear and relatable image, while its modern meaning applies to many different situations. By understanding and using this expression thoughtfully, people can communicate expectations and motivate others in a way that promotes responsibility, effort, and personal development.